Something happened back in March 2026 that pretty much shook the entire world of cybersecurity to its core. And look, this wasn't your typical story about some shadowy group of hackers hiding in a basement. No, this was the story of one AI going head-to-head with another AI and winning. And this is where the story gets really weird and kind of fascinating. As the attacking AI broke through, it logged something in its own system, a single chilling phrase. This is devastating. Now get this, that wasn't a person typing. That was the machine itself, commenting on what it had just found. Wild, right? So the big question is, how on earth did an AI, all by itself, manage to hack McKinsey? We're talking one of the most powerful, buttoned-up companies on the planet. All right, let's dive in and unpack this whole thing. Okay, so first we need to meet our main character, or maybe our villain. I guess it depends on how you look at it. This whole thing was carried out by an autonomous AI agent. It came from a cybersecurity company called CodeWall.ai, and its whole job was basically hacking as a service. You just point it at a target, and it goes off on its own to find a way in. And this is what's so game-changing. Think about a regular human hacker, a pen tester. They need coffee, they need sleep, they might overlook a tiny little flaw after staring at a screen for 12 hours. But this AI agent, it's a completely different beast. It works at superhuman speed, 24/7, and it never gets tired. It just relentlessly pokes and prods at everything with a level of detail a person could just never match. Now, every good heist story needs a big prize, right? The vault. And in this case, the vault was named Lilli. This was McKinsey's crown jewel, their own internal AI assistant. And we're not talking about some simple little chatbot. This thing was like the digital brain of the entire company, helping more than 60,000 people with their most important high-stakes work. And if you want to understand just how crucial Lilli was, check this out. It handled over 500,000 prompts every single month. Just think about what that means. We're talking about everything from market analysis to secret merger strategies, all the confidential client stuff. The lifeblood of McKinsey's business was all flowing through this one system. This really shows you just how woven into the fabric of the company Lilli was. I mean, this wasn't some tool you could choose to use or not. Almost 3/4 of the staff depended on it every day. And that's what made it so valuable, but also so incredibly dangerous. It was a giant single point of failure just waiting to be hit. And here's where the plot thickens. Outwardly, McKinsey was all confidence. They were telling everyone how secure and guarded Lilli was. You know, they thought it was a fortress. But as our little AI agent was about to find out, the reality was something else entirely. Okay, let's get to the main event, the hack itself. And honestly, this is the part that just blows my mind. The whole shebang, from the first peek inside to getting complete control of the database, took less than 2 hours. 1 hour and 58 minutes. That's not just fast, that's an attack moving at machine speed. Just look at this timeline. It's wild. 10 minutes, that's all it took for the AI to do its initial recon. Just 15 minutes after that, boom, it found a key vulnerability. Less than an hour in, it had already escalated its privileges. And before you could even finish a movie, it had total control. It was just one step after another with this cold, brutal machine efficiency. And here's the real kicker. The AI didn't need some super secret zero-day exploit that nobody had ever seen before. Nope, it used classic, almost basic vulnerabilities. It literally started with some API documents it found just lying around online. Then it used a pretty standard trick, JSON key injection, to start giving commands. From there, it used something called blind SQL injection to basically feel its way around the database in the dark. And for the final blow, it figured out it could just swap user ID numbers and see anyone's data. These are textbook flaws, but the thing is, when an AI exploits them at lightning speed, they become absolutely devastating. So that brings us to the big reveal. What did the AI actually find in there? Once it cracked open the safe, what was inside McKinsey's treasure chest? Well, for starters, the chats. The AI got its hands on more than 46 million chat messages. Just try to imagine that. All the strategic planning, all that sensitive client info, just laid bare. But it didn't stop there. Then came the files. Over 728,000 of them. And these weren't just any files. We're talking the real deal. Financial models, secret research for mergers, private client presentations, all of it just sitting there for the taking. And finally, it got the people. 57,000 user accounts. That means emails, job titles, access permissions, everything. It was like being handed a detailed internal map to one of the most secretive companies in the world. When you see the whole list, it's just staggering. And it wasn't just about seeing the data. This is the really terrifying part. The agent could edit the core instructions, the system prompts that tell Lilli how to think and act. It could have completely changed Lilli's personality, twisted its purpose, basically poisoning the well for the entire company. So you're probably asking, how could this possibly happen? Well, when the dust settled, the investigation uncovered a whole list of really critical and frankly pretty basic mistakes that made this all possible. It was like a perfect storm of security oversights. The system's error messages were way too chatty. They basically gave the attacker a map of the database. The AI's core programming wasn't walled off from regular user data. There was nothing in place to notice or stop thousands of rapid-fire attempts. And here's a classic rookie mistake. Their development server was an exact copy of the real one, which gave the AI a perfect sandbox to practice its attack before doing it for real. So what did McKinsey say? Well, their official response was, let's say, very carefully crafted. They admitted that a security researcher got in, but called it limited scope access. They insisted no client data was actually hurt and that they'd beefed up security. But, a lot of people in the industry felt that was seriously downplaying just how bad this could have been. The rest of the industry, though, they didn't hold back. The media called it a read-write catastrophe. Security pros zeroed in on the big lesson. You have to treat an AI's prompts like they're your most valuable source code. And for chief information officers everywhere, the alarm bells were ringing. This was proof that AI agents are a totally new and very serious threat vector. Look, this whole incident was more than just a single hack. It was a turning point. It's not just people versus people anymore. We are now officially in the era of AI versus AI cyber warfare. So if the bad guys have an AI that never sleeps, how do you defend against it? Well, the answer is you fight fire with fire. You use your own AI that never sleeps. And that leads us to this idea of autonomous pen testing. Basically, you unleash friendly AIs on your own systems 24/7 to find the holes before the unfriendly ones do. And this is the big takeaway, why this story matters to pretty much everyone. The mistakes that brought down Lilli, exposed APIs, leaky error messages, bad data separation, these are super common. This wasn't some exotic one-in-a-million screw-up. It was a failure of basic security hygiene. And it's a huge wake-up call for any organization out there that's racing to roll out new AI. And that leaves us with a final, pretty unsettling thought. The AI that did this, that was based on the tech we have today. What happens when these things get smarter, faster? As AI hackers evolve, you have to wonder, is any system really truly safe anymore?